Good afternoon, welcome back to Ignite 2018. Remember, we've got loads more exclusive content still to come for you. If you want to keep up to date with what's happening, then that hashtag is Ignite B2B. Now I'm here with Bryan Macreadie. Bryan is the Head of Brand and Campaign Marketing at BCLP. Bryan, thank you so much for joining us. Pleasure to have you with us. So Bryan, how have you found this event? There's so many people from the industry in one place. How have you found it so far?
Yeah, I think I just can't get over the amount of B2B marketers around the country for starters. But yeah, it's good to see everyone's got the same problems. Everyone's trying to figure out how to succeed, how to help their brands win, how to kind of hit their numbers each year. So there's a lot of people trying to figure out how to do it, and it's kind of quite cathartic when you realise everyone's in the same boat. But I've got to admit, it was amazing. They had some great speakers. Rory Sutherland, absolute joy to hear him. So yeah, great. Good day.
And of course you've spoken yourself. Give us a brief overview of what it was you were talking about.
So I was trying to provide a bit of an antidote to people that are focusing purely on kind of short-term marketing, on lots of precision-based targeting, and I was trying to give people a bit of a balancing viewpoint on the importance of some long-term stuff, building your brand. And I just basically gave a bunch of marketers 5 things to think about as they start to build their brand, of which I guess the number one thing that they should really remember, the biggest one of them was if you want to be the first brand that people think of when there's a pitch opportunity. You want to be the first one that pops into their mind when they think, who can I get in to talk to about this? Because if they don't remember you and they don't think at top of mind, you're in trouble, right? You're at a disadvantage against people that are ahead of you. And so I was giving people some advice on how do you get into people's memories, which might sound a bit intrusive, but you know, in a fun kind of evocative way about how do you kind of get people to notice you and remember you, because you know, all the evidence is that if you've got a strong brand and strong recall, people trust you more. You're more likely to get considered, more likely to get purchased. So yeah, that was the nature of it. So,
and I suppose there's a danger, of course, of people over-analysing, isn't there? And it sounds to me like you were trying to bring it back to simplicity and starting with the basics of B2B marketing.
Yeah, that was. It sounds like I'm going back to old school values, which is not what I'm about. Most of my work is doing what other people do. You know, a lot of targeting stuff. But my point is, if all you're doing is modern, data-driven precision targeting, and you're not building up your brand, you're not building up positive perceptions about you in the wider market, you're kind of hindering yourself a little bit. Yeah, so there was a lot of quite traditional stuff that I was going through about the importance of standing out from the crowd, the importance of emotive marketing, the importance of having really simple, clear vision of who you are, what you stand for, what your role is, and be able to kind of impart that message in a kind of a creative way. So yeah, there was a lot of it. I gave away, there was some sordid stuff about David Beckham that I used just to help people remember. But you know, a simple device, for example, was, you know, if you walk past 2 restaurants and one is completely empty and one is really, really full, you know, the natural tendency is to think, well, the empty one must be crap, right? Not going to go there. The natural tendency to think is, you know, the busy one must be the one to go to. And you want your brand to be the busy restaurant. You want people to walk, well, they're the movers and shakers. They're the one where's the buzz about. They must be good because, look, everyone's gravitating towards them. And so, you know, you need to kind of make sure people know how popular you are, which means you really need to signal just how amazing you are, be conspicuous, do bigger events, do advertising, shout, as well as doing the laser targeting stuff. It's about balance, getting both right. So,
Bryan, thank you so much. Really interesting stuff. Thank you so much for chatting to us. Don't forget, we've still got loads more action to come here from Ignite 2018. You can keep across it all. Hashtag Ignite B2B. See you soon.